galera, beleza, and welcome to Abi Talk, real talk about anything and everything. It's Abi Danny here, and if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, just hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this on Instagram, hit that follow button. Check out my previous videos, share your thoughts in the comment section, and do not forget to hit that like button. Challenges are things that we face in life. We face them almost every day. Challenges are part of this journey called life. We face challenges at school, we face challenges at the uni, in our friendships and in our relationships. And what I've realized is that times are changing, and as times are changing, relationships are also changing. Relationships don't last that long anymore. And the reason for this is cheating. Cheating is one of the most common reasons why relationships aren't working out anymore. And the bad thing about cheating is that it has devastating consequences on people involved. It leaves some people depressed, it leaves other people hurt, empty, and others just have no trust for anyone anymore. But the mistake, one of the biggest mistakes that people do nowadays is they are in so much hurry to move to the next relationship, without healing from the previous one. So they take about 3 weeks or 2 months, and then the next thing you know, that same person is in the next relationship without healing. And what this does is it creates a cycle of what's this word? Desculpa, English é muito difícil. It creates a cycle of pain. Thank you, that's the word I'm looking for. It creates a cycle of pain because obviously you haven't healed from the previous relationship. Now you're already in the next relationship without healing, and you know that hurt people hurt people. So since you're hurt, you're gonna hurt the next person, and that just creates a cycle of pain. But cheating really isn't the only reason why most people are breaking up nowadays, or why relationships aren't taking that long enough nowadays. We have things like communication, arguments, and boredom. Those are some of the reasons why relationships aren't working out anymore. And if you're like, okay, Abi, you're giving us all these challenges, all these problems, what about the solutions? Well, the solutions are easy. Well, I think they are easy because, they say when facing calculations or equations that are difficult, most often than not, the easiest solution is usually the correct one. So when it comes to cheating, there isn't an easier solution. Reason being, there are a lot of reasons why people cheat, but relationships can still work out after another partner has had an affair. But really, obviously, that takes honesty, that takes a very long time, that takes trust as well. But when it comes to things like arguments, boredom, and communication, then the solutions are easier. For instance, when it comes to boredom, I know that most couples that have been dating for a very long time, they end up feeling bored. You'll hear the next person say, okay, I cheated because I was bored in that relationship. And the reason for this is that once people have dated for like a very long time, then somehow they just start relaxing in the relationship, like the guy will not be putting in as much effort as he used to, you know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why people get bored in the relationship, because they just stopped doing the things that they used to do. Disculpe. They just stopped doing things that they used to do, like going out on dates and things like that. So they end up becoming bored. So if you're in a long relationship, like you've been dating that person for a very long time, and you feel like you're being bored, maybe you should think about doing the things that you used to do when you first wanted that person, or when you wanted that relationship to work a couple of months after dating. So just put in more effort. Go out on dates. Do things that you guys used to do, because really that's what's gonna help you guys from being bored. Don't stop doing all those things. And then when it comes to things like arguments, man, that's a common one. That's a common one, because obviously people are always gonna fight. You guys are always gonna fight, even in friendships. We know this that people always fight in friendships. Same thing happens in relationships. You always fight. There's always gonna be an argument. But what you guys should do. I'm no relationship expert. This is just what I know about arguments and so on. When you guys are arguing, you should realize that, you guys are still partners, so there should be obviously that mutual respect. Just because you guys are fighting doesn't mean you should disrespect each other, which is what most girls and most guys do. When they're arguing, they end up disrespecting the next person, and no one is going to tolerate disrespect. You know what I mean? So if you don't want arguments just breaking up your relationship, then just think about respecting each other during an argument. And communication. Well, communication, I think it has an easier solution, but it's a difficult one. It's actually one of the reasons as well why most people are always break up, because as human beings, we have like different ways of communicating. Some people don't really talk that much. Other people talk too much, which is a good thing. But then when it comes to the relationship, then that somehow becomes one of the reasons why people can't date anymore, because there's that lack of communication. So what you actually need to do is just sit down and start talking. Really, communication is that simple. I know for most guys it becomes difficult, because most guys can express themselves that much. But really, it is that simple. When it comes to communication, you all need to start sitting down and then talking about things, and just putting the same effort that you used to put when you wanted that person. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So yeah, it's those are usually one of the or four of the most common reasons of people cheating, of relationships not working out. Just go of relationships not working out. But when it comes to cheating, there are a lot of reasons why people cheat, man. There are a lot of reasons. So but like I said, man, relationships can still work out after one of the partner cheated. But I know that females are usually the ones that are so forgiving. It's in their nature. They usually forgive the guy. But in my next video, I will talk about why most guys don't forgive cheating. And it also depends on what type of cheating it was. But that's like for my next video. I kept this video short. Hopefully you watched it throughout. If you like the video, just hit the like button, hit the follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comment section. If you have any more ideas or experiences or things that broke your relationship, then just feel free to share them in the comment section. Yeah, thanks a lot. Fayakundi Yosh. Khudafis.